Now, the ANC in Gauteng has briefed the media on the outcomes of its provincial executive committee meeting held on Monday. We crossed live to Mbalenhle Mthethwa, SABC news reporter. Mbalenhle, tell us what the latest is.
Well, Francis, we've heard what seems to be a very comprehensive report back from the Gauteng Provincial Executive Committee following that meeting that we heard was attended by members of the NEC, and some of the issues that were discussed really touch on service delivery coalitions, coalition governments, as well as Zamazamas. Now, you will remember that Zamazamas have made headlines. We heard the provincial chairperson, Banyaza Lesufi, who is also the premier in the province, saying that they are in conversation with the national government to try and clamp down on illegal mining and the culture. And we are no strangers to the challenges that have actually been brought by the spate of illegal mining in the communities. But one of the biggest issues that has emerged at the moment is the issue of the municipalities' financial positions. Now, we've heard the provincial chairperson, Banyaza Lesufi, saying that Ekurhuleni's finances, as well as the city of Johannesburg, but more worryingly, the city of Tshwane's finances are rather concerning, given that, it seems as though they have been spiraling out of control since the DA-led coalition took office in many years ago, rather in 2016. I'm actually joined by him right now to speak to us on these challenges. Thank you so much for speaking to us and taking the time to speak to us. Now, right now, was it a cause for concern that the city of Ekurhuleni, the city of Tshwane, was not able to give its financials to the Auditor General on time and has requested an extension of 3 months? Was that a concern at all, and should residents be worried about this?
Well, thank you so much, and thanks for the opportunity to engage with us. The Provincial Executive Committee of the ANC deliberated on the state of local authorities in our province, and one area of deep concern obviously was Tshwane, not only from the strike point of view, but lack of service delivery in that particular region. And we also deliberated on the finances of that institution. So it's quite clear that that institution is on the verge of collapsing. But you can't intervene, you can't assist until those that are going through difficulties start to request for help. And we know they're not going to request for that help, because when we convene meetings, they snap our meetings and they don't attend our meetings. Hopefully this Friday, COSATU, which is in alliance with us, is holding a huge march in Tshwane, and we will support that march and hope it will send a message to Tshwane that they must get their house in order.
Okay. Now, what we've also heard right now is that you have instructed the MEC for Cocta to arrange a meeting, and you've also said that the municipality has been a no-show when the three spheres of government do meet. What is the importance of all three spheres of government meeting together to discuss the future and services of residents in the province? But also, what do you hope will come out of this particular meeting, and will it assist at all with regards to assisting with the city's finances? Well,
we have adopted a positive intervention. That where we intervene so positively. And that's the reason why the MEC responsible for Cocta, MEC Mzukumal, has been dispatched to go and attend to this matter. And that's the reason you'll see even the ANC leadership in that region is engaging directly with the municipality, because we don't want to be reckless, even though we can score many political points about that municipality, but we've adopted an approach that assists to strengthen the municipality rather than collapse the municipality, because a collapsed municipality does not affect members of one political party, it affects all the citizens, and that's the case already in Tshwane, and that is why we want to intervene in that particular fashion. But we remain ready to assist where we are needed, And we are also going to take decisions where we need to take decisions if something does not change.
Okay. Now, municipalities play a very crucial role when it comes to the delivery of services, refuse collection, you name it, the delivery of water from a tap, all of that. That is the responsibility of municipalities. Now, when it comes to concerns that have been raised by the City of Johannesburg about the state of all the municipalities' finances and there being a need for some form of intervention, what would you attribute this to? Is it due to a lack of revenue collection, maybe? Or what could you really attribute the finances and what needs to be done in order to bolster up the municipalities' finances? And especially since it is one of the most crucial and underrated sphere of government.
Well, it's many factors. Obviously, the first one that is key and high on the agenda is the funding model for local authorities. We really believe that the funding model is outdated, need to be reviewed. And secondly is the revenue extreme. You are quite aware that electricity was the major revenue stream for local authorities, and you know the challenges of electricity. Thirdly is the performance of our economy. Many people were affected by COVID and were affected by many other things, and they were offloaded from their work and they are unemployed. And we didn't want to be harsh to switch off electricity and water to people. So it's affected by many things, but the finances need a complete overhaul, a complete review on how best we need to fund local authorities.
Okay. And have you considered any new models, and will you be doing so going forward in terms of looking, what you're saying is that, the municipalities are not exempt to the economic environment and, the unemployment rates that we've also seen really just spiking up over the years, and especially since after COVID. But what sort of other mechanisms do you think that government would need to look at? We know that there are grant funding mechanisms that are in place to assist municipalities. What else can be done to assist them?
Well, the new minister or the minister responsible for COCTA, she's doing very well. She's consulted the ANC, she's convened us, she's presented new methods and new ideas. And I don't want to steal her thunder. I think after she finished consultation with all the provinces, she's already consulted us in Gauteng. After she finished all her consultation across the country, I think she will be in a position. We support the models that have been suggested and presented. We really believe they will assist to take local government out of the quagmire that they find themselves in.
Okay. Thank you so much for speaking to us. There you have it. That is the Gauteng Premier speaking to us in his capacity as the ANC Provincial Chair, just talking to us about the state of the municipalities' finances and their ability to deliver services and some of the interventions that they hope to then put in place to assist the city of Tshwane, which is in the middle of an illegal strike that has gone on for a very long time, as it was stated by the ANC Provincial Chair here at this particular media briefing, where they looked at how they can really improve services or the delivery of services to residents, and how they can strengthen their relationships with municipalities, and also address some of the issues such as crime, zama-zamas, and they've also looked at whether it would be at all possible to encourage businesses, especially in the hospitality industry, to consider a quota system where South Africans will be prioritized for jobs there. So these are all just some of the things that have come out of this briefing. It is back to you in studio.